Hello all and welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and today I'm putting myself on blast. But before I do so, if you like this video at any time, then please do a
click, boop, and ding.
Yeah, I would really appreciate that. So, sorry, this is a little off topic, but YouTube sent me a message. Okay, but like before I even saw the message, I signed into YouTube and then I was really concerned because I was like, did I sign into someone else's account? Because I don't think this is mine. Obviously cannot thank you guys enough. Like seriously, like you want to watch someone like me? Are you sure? I even asked that to YouTube. So I'm gonna try and get this like to the point, okay? We're talking all about my fitness journey and
So here's the thing, you all should talk to your doctor and nutritionist and stuff like that. Like, do not listen to everyone on the internet because half the things that these fitness influencers have to say are
shameful. I really do appreciate some of the kind comments that I got. I'm going to be honest, I haven't worked out for a year and a half. And then my body just kind of fell into this state of existence, which I'm going to put over here. But I'm about like 120 to 125 pounds right now. And that's just me eating when I'm hungry. I'm not tracking my calories. I'm not tracking my macros that I used to. And I'm really not lifting. I'm not lifting and I'm just like being active when I can. And I just got the A-OK to go back to the gym. So we're excited. Anyways, I feel like I need to take you on this little walk because before, if I was even where I'm at now, I would feel bad about myself. And I think it's because society has these beauty standards that are just like unmaintainable, and fitness has become this thing where it's like never liking yourself.
cut bulk, cut bulk, cut bulk.
Can we all just like ourselves? Back in the day, I used to be a sprinter and long distance runner. So that is how I would say I developed my quads and bum. Because with sprinting, you are working your fast twitch muscles, okay? So if you guys like want to be working on that, start sprinting. Also, for HIIT workouts, please stop listening to some of these fitness influencers. I don't know what they're doing, but it is not a HIIT workout. Like a HIIT workout is going balls to the wall and you're about to be all like, oh my gosh, I can't do it anymore. And it takes like about 10 minutes, okay? And sprinting is that. So like you want to work your fast twitch muscles and you want to do a HIIT workout, like do sprinting on and off, do it for 10 minutes. That's all you need to do. That's it. Like, we don't need to get really crazy with all this other stuff. Like, let's simplify fitness, you guys. Let's not overcomplicate things. So, explosive movements for your quads and bum. And then I didn't even lift, and they were very developed. Actually tore my meniscus, and I had to get 2 surgeries, like, in a row. So it was bad, and I was not able to run anymore. So I didn't enjoy doing fitness stuff. I didn't enjoy working out. Like, it was just not enjoyable to me. And I think fitness is a lifestyle. And if you don't like what you're doing, you're not going to make it a lifestyle. During this time, when I was liking what I was doing, I was very in tune with my body. I would eat when I was hungry, enjoyed working out. I looked freaking awesome. And I still didn't think I looked awesome then because beauty standards. Am I right? At this time of the surgery, and I couldn't do anything and I wasn't able to work out. I wasn't able to run. So I was gaining weight. I want to say I shot up to like 135 pounds. Now, for reference, I am 5'1", and that is a lot. That is a lot for me, especially when I was probably around like 114, 115 constantly. So in trying to get back into fitness and trying to find things that I actually like that I could stick with, I still wasn't feeling fulfilled in any way. It wasn't really fun to me. It just seemed like a lot of work and not a great payoff because obviously things were going slow and I just wasn't used to all this weight. So I was looking at other people online and fitness people at the gym, and they ended up clouding my brain with a bunch of BS, making fitness way more complicated than it had to be. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't eat fruit, this is bad, this is good. You can only eat carbs at this time and you need these supplements. Okay, no, I am sorry, I do not demonize food. I'm one of these people now, like I used to be all about the supplements. I don't really recommend supplements. I think that you can get the stuff that you need mostly from Whole Foods unless you're deficient in something and taking some vitamins. Being young and impressionable, obviously I was just taking in everything that they were saying, I didn't once stop to think, do I like this? Is this something that I can do for a lifetime? Or listening to my body. All I knew is I should be eating this much, stay away from this certain type of food, and get this supplement. And I think what it really comes down to, if you're gonna make health and fitness a lifestyle, then you have to actually enjoy it in your life and not base it off of what other people say that you should be doing. With all of these things, I was just like, okay, well, I have to hire someone. So I hired a coach who actually didn't know anything besides just looking good, labeling themselves as coaches, having NPC qualified in their bio. Barely lost any weight, hated myself. I hated my body. I hated that it got this way and that I couldn't do the things that I actually loved doing. What do I do next? I literally just wanted to be thin. So then I hire another coach, but specifically to do a fitness competition. Still in a really bad mindset though with my health and fitness in general, which I should have not done a show in that state of mind. And if you're in this state of mind, then don't do it. A fitness show is not to get in shape. It's for people who are already in extremely good shape, who want to go further and make this a sport. But to get in shape, absolutely not. Don't do it. And he did exactly what I paid him for. He got me there, and I ended up taking overall, and I placed really well in my second show that was pretty big. But I was so depleted, and I had so many disordered thoughts about myself and the way that I looked, and I wanted to keep looking this way, but I couldn't keep looking that way. And all I could do was shove my face with food because I was so hungry. I couldn't stop being hungry. After I ate a huge meal, I was hungry again. I couldn't put down the spoon, as Coach Greg would say, which I really like him. And if you want someone to listen to that's fitness and is like a no BS approach, then Coach Greg is your guy. So I will link him down below right here. So anyways, couldn't put the spoon down and ended up gaining all the weight back. Plus maybe more, honestly. And the last thing I wanted to do was be at the gym because I was there constantly. So when I went back, I tried to get back into the swing of things, but I thought it was really hard because I still wasn't having fun with my lifts. I was just more like wanting to look a certain way, and that's what made it fun for me. My whole perspective on fitness was only aesthetics. It had nothing to do with my health. Like honestly, which is why I went down the drain. I also have to point out that I was extremely afraid of carbs. Like terrified, didn't want to touch them. And during this time I did get back to like a good weight, but I was still just so unhappy because I just felt like I'm never going to be able to enjoy food again. I don't know how to listen to my body. So during this time, as I'm feeling down in the dumps and I feel like there is no hope for me and this is just my life now, I meet this other person who teaches me how to count my macros and calories and switches up my food and shows me, hey, carbs aren't bad. You're eating this much and you're losing weight and you look better than you did. And like, he was right. And it happened really fast too. But I kept learning and finally I wasn't scared of carbs like I used to be. And I was in a really good place and I felt good and I looked good. But here's the kicker. With all the yo-yo dieting I did in the past and then lifting heavy and really not listening to my body for such a long period of time, all because of trying to look a certain way, the wear and tear had already been done. Which, like I said, I didn't realize till a little bit later of being in really good shape and feeling as if I was just on cruise control. But I was wrong. I ended up having to stop working out, which is where we are right now, a year and a half later. And I had to stop working with that person because I wasn't able to do much of anything. My stomach hurt, my back hurt, my joints hurt, and all I could do was sleep. And then I also found out that I had an injury that I didn't actually know that I had, but it was the reason why my quad wasn't able to fire off correctly. Oh yeah, and then also, during this year and a half time, I wasn't able to walk for a period of time. Like I want to say a full-on month because like my feet hurt so freaking bad. So all the aesthetics I worked for, all the muscle I worked so hard for, gone. I really tried to focus in on my macros and what my calories should be. And I was just like so clouded by they should be this because I'm not doing this. But at the same time, I was still so like food obsessed. Like my whole life revolved around food. When was I going to eat? When's my next meal? How many macros is in that? Can I eat that? If something bad was in the house, like I could not stop eating it. Like it was like the Last Supper. Like I was never going to get it again. I had zero self-control, so I couldn't keep anything in the house. So at the end of the day, I still wasn't listening to my body and I was very hungry. That being said, also with some stomach issues I was having because of like digestive issues and whatnot, I shot up. I was 113 to 115 pounds and I went all the way up to 132 pounds. And this was the point when I reached my lowest of lows. I'm sick, I'm in pain, I hate my body, and I don't know why my body's failing me. I put so much of my self-worth into my looks and aesthetics that I totally neglected my health and underlying issues. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter how fit you look if you don't have your health. And one day, everything that you do will catch up to you, like it did me. In doing some reflecting, I realized that I needed to stop obsessing about food and the way I look so much, and focus in on what is going to make me the most healthy, the most happy, and not putting my identity in the way that I looked. Because like, this is fleeting, okay? It's like, it's here, it's gone. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not all that. It's not all that. But once I got in this mindset, everything started to change. My outlook towards food, my life did not revolve around it anymore. And that's why I don't like when people say I have a healthy or an unhealthy relationship with food. Why are we in a relationship with food? Why are we obsessing over food? Food should not be in the center of our life, okay? It's to go, eat it, yum. It's food, it's fuel. It makes you go, yum. You eat it when you're hungry and you stop when you're full. And like, just because some people say some things are good for you, it doesn't mean that it's good for your body. Because seriously, like my body reacts weird ways towards food that should be really healthy. I'm not gonna get into detail. So once I looked at it for what it was, simply food, I just ate when I was hungry. I made better decisions. And just in doing that, I started losing weight. In doing nothing but changing what I was eating, I am now at 120 to 124 pounds. And I was at 132. And that's not with consistently working out. Like I said, I do what I can, but I have not been consistent for a year and a half. This is just like where my body has fallen. And then I thought I could go back to the gym again, but due to recent inflammation that I've been having in my body, that did show up on my skin.
And these weird rashes, bruise-like things.
I had to get on something which lowered my immune system, so I was not able to go to the gym. And now I have just been cleared to go back to the gym. In my body, I have stuck to a more anti-inflammatory diet. So an anti-inflammatory diet usually just like favors more like fruits, vegetables, foods that contain omega-3 fatty acids, lean protein, and healthy fats. And it also just like limiting the consumption of processed food, alcohol, and red meats. So no, this isn't a fad diet. When I say diet, this is just my way of eating that can actually be a lifestyle because my body reacts badly. It's not going on a diet to lose weight. It's specifically to make my body feel better and not in constant pain. In my consistency, I will say I am 3 days consistent. That is not being at the gym. That is just doing home workouts, even when I don't want to, because 21 days makes a habit. But now I'm going to be doing things that I enjoy because your fitness journey is lifelong. It doesn't stop and it's always changing. When I think of fitness, I'm thinking of overall health. I'm not thinking of like, oh wow, she fit. I'm probably still gonna be limited in my workouts, but you know what? That's okay. Right now, if you're sitting here and you're just like, I'm ready to make some changes, and I wanna go on this journey with you of 21 days makes a habit, then let's do it. Let's do it right now. Not tomorrow, today. Let's stop saying tomorrow. Let's do it today. And let our goal be health, because your health is your wealth. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know if you are going to go on this journey with me in the comments below. If you like this video, please do a click, boop, and ding. Am I ever gonna say that again? I don't know. Let this be the year of overall health. Until next time, you guys, I will see you shortly. Bye.